Welcome back to more Skyrim. We're going to take a break from cleaning up the Dragonborn quests and go back to Dawnguard. As you can see, we're at Fort Dawnguard right now. Let's see if anyone else has any quests for us, because we haven't really taken the time to talk to people at Dawnguard yet, even though they're kind of all assholes. Not all assholes. Isran's kind of an asshole, but we kind of murdered him in that final battle there by accident. So I guess that kind of makes up for it. Stabbing people, always fun.
Be on your
Speaking
guard
of
at all
assholes.
times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak.
Oh, don't worry about me, man. I sleep on average 2 hours a day. Heavy armor. Can you tell me more about old Dawnguard? What can I do to help?
Someone needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you, speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Stay alert.
Okay. Speak with Gunmar for an assignment. And Serene. Okay, you guys are all downstairs. I guess this is the guy, the only guy that considers himself high and mighty and have to stand up here. Okay, let's go and pick up these quests. In terms of Dragonborn, I kind of took a look at what the rest of the quests are on the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages. I didn't read any of the walkthroughs because I couldn't be bothered to do that. They look like just Radiant quests that it's like, oh, here, just stuff to do.
Congratulations, friend. You've won a well-deserved victory here. The people of Skyrim owe you a great deal, whether they know it or not. Shall we continue the fight? If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared. Take these.
Dawnguard, okay, that will make a nice addition to the clutter at my house. I will take it. I'd like to buy an armored troll. No thanks. What can I do to help?
Discovered the whereabouts of a vampire lair. Destroying the head vampire is usually sufficient to scatter its minions, though it's best to destroy every last one of them.
Oh, goody! Murdering people! I'm exceptionally good at that. Although that just seems like more Radiant quests to me.
While I doubt we'll ever be truly rid of vampires in Skyrim, you've certainly made it a much safer place for now. Do you have a moment? Gunmar and I have been talking and, well, we're slightly worried. We both realized that if Isran's even allowed us in here, he must be really concerned. And if he's that concerned, the situation must be pretty bad. Make sense? Yes. These vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help. Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down.
Where can I find him?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran kept track of them. So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he, well, might not like the idea.
Okay, so at least those are all named quests, which means they're not repeatable Radiants. Because I don't exactly like Radiants. To improve the crossbows. I think I'm not done with her just yet.
Well, this isn't I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Sky. I wonder what we're up against here.
Can you teach me how to make a crossbow?
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials.
Okay. Old Dawnguard, archery.
You're already as good as I am. There's nothing you can learn from me.
Oh, that's just training your skill, okay.
Two of them just never got along. That's why Isran didn't have you go looking for him when he sent you after us.
Old Dawnguard, what do you have for
I
sale?
want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. Have I've always been fascinated with Dwemer artifacts. I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out. With mixed results. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings. So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
Okay, so collecting stuff.
Killed.
Oh, don't worry about that. I don't get stuff killed. You should probably clean up the trash on your floor, though. Let's get rid of the miscellaneous. We'll do bolstering the ranks first. And I'm not actually sure if we can get all three of those things done. And I am not familiar with Fort Dawnguard, so let's just use clairvoyance in here. Clairvoyance, making the easy game even easier. It's a very reasonable investment of... I think I picked that up off the floor. It's a very good investment of 0 gold.
Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Who said something? Soreen or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man. And I don't want him here. I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way. Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Dawnguard Radiants. He may still be there. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay.
Yay, this one actually gives you a quest marker.
Even with all my preparations, we can't be together.
I love how we're helping the Dawnguard get better after we've already dealt with all of the vampires. And also, I pretty much can murder everyone in Skyrim. I mean, I personally murdered off camera everyone in Solitude. So yeah, I murdered everyone in Solitude because the Imperials are a bunch of assholes, and I've also murdered everyone in Windhelm because every one of the Stormcloaks are a bunch of assholes.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, great. Alright, let's get murdering. How dare you stagger me, jerk. See, now normally when I see someone use Vampiric Drain, I run up to them and murder their ass. I gotta learn to not do that. Seems like the cave that we want is right ahead. Let's take this shit out. Word! Nakest! We're not building Tempests. Oh look, it's Ducks and Swans of Skyrim. Yeah, it's a mod that I installed a couple of days ago. What exactly is this thing? Yeah. Amulet of Standar. Well, that sucks. Should I really collect the dust off of these two? I mean, I feel like the Dawnguard questline gave me enough dust for a while. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. That's a goat. I'm apparently not going the right way. You know what? I don't trust his clairvoyance. Although I think on the outside, clairvoyance should... Oh, great. It's a mountain! It's a mountain! How do we go up mountains? We get a horse? But I think this mountain is too steep even for a horse. Speaking of horses. This has got to be the most convenience spell ever. It kind of makes me want to get an actual horse. Ah! Does he just not take damage or something? I don't know. Everyone's gonna probably take me for an undead at this point. Oh, this guy has an undead horse, let's murder his ass. Well, you know, if there's anything that I'm good at is murdering people. So if they try to murder my ass, I think I can return the favor before anything else happens. I do not want to be trolled today. So we're just going to ignore the troll. Come on, horse. I don't think that's going to work with the troll around. Oh great, now there's two bears. I don't want to deal with the bears either. Alright, now how do I get up this mountain? Oh great. Okay, there's way too much mess here, so I guess I'm gonna have to clean it all up. I should probably favorite that. Magic. Shouts. I love how I have most of my shouts favorited. Durnavir, you go and clean that shit up. I think I saw you flying around at the right. You're not going to be as efficient as you can because, you know, you don't like doing that. Where's the last one? I think Durnavir's having fun with that one. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Now we can get our horse back. I think Durnavir's actually gonna go away if we do that, because he counts as a summon. He doesn't count as a companion like Odahviing does. Odahviing actually, I don't know. He's kind of special in that he doesn't displace your follower and he doesn't displace your summons. So I don't actually know what he is, but apparently Durnavir counts as a summon, which is strange. Alright, let's just see what's going on here. What is up with these people and why do they all have red heads?
Knew I heard something. Now you're mine.
Oh, that one's pissed off. Gold. All these vigilants have crossbows. Why do they have crossbows? Well, I don't exactly collect crossbows because I don't like them. I will take your bolts though. Malachite, no. Wow, apparently I can summon my horse in a cave. Next time you want mercy, try not to appear as a red dot on my map. Oh, this is actually a pretty good malachite mine. Should probably come back here more often. I'm just gonna run through this fire because who cares? Well, apparently Serana's weak to fire. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, let's go and murder this guy's ass. No, don't kill the dog! No, don't kill the Oh, the dog died. Oh no, you killed Husky! You killed Oh dear. You killed the Husky. Why would you do something like that? Now who's going to give us the nice Starcraft casts? You had to go ahead and murder Husky. Oh, the Huskies are actually they don't like me. Husky doesn't like me. He thinks that I belong in Bronze League. I don't know.
What was that?
Am I still going the right way at least? Yeah. At least I'm getting my share of bolts here. It's a lot of malachite ore.
I knew I heard something. Now you're mine.
You don't actually have any bolts on you, so I don't really know what's up with that. Black soul gem, not bad. Not bad.
Ran off, I suppose.
Yes, he ran off a cliff. Or I can make him run off a cliff if you want. He ran to his death. And was never heard from again. This Husky has a silver ring.
Who's there?
This place is actually pretty big. I don't know how worth it is to come here for malachite. I don't understand why the coloring here is kind of messed up, I would say.
Who's there?
Monster in the world?
Okay, so maybe we should loot these people. Is there a word of power here? I think we actually picked up all of the words of power here. Oh, that sucks.
You had it in you. Archay wasn't so sure. Between you and me, I think he didn't expect you to make it. But not me. I knew it all along.
Right, so I have to go and find a key off of someone. Probably the named one, which hopefully didn't glitch through the floor. You? You don't have a key, are you serious? Well, someone has to have a key. Well, this is a named staff. I'll take that. I'll take that then. Giant's toe. That's good for selling. Or making potions that can sell.
I knew it. I knew Archay would save me. I asked for help, and he sent me. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and Archay a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you?
You can meet me at Fort Dawnguard, or Isran needs your help.
Isran? My help? Is this some kind of a joke? Did RK put you up to this? Isran's done nothing but mock me. He's never given me the respect I deserve. Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but... Are you sure? Really? Fine. RK says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard then. Don't worry. RK will show me the way.
This guy is weird. This guy is really weird. Tell me this gets you out of this place. See, maybe I should check corpses more for keys. Alright, how much time do we have left? I think we can do another one of the longer ones. So, kill the vampire. Oh. That one's easy. So we're gonna do that one. I'll take your Grand Soul Gem. Your potions. Why do you want me to go back there? Is there another way out? You see, I think that this is the way we came from. But you know, I do trust the clairvoyance, so I'm gonna do what the clairvoyance tells me to. And if that turns out to be a piece of shit, then, well, shit. I see Serana made quite a mess up here. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna level my skills from using clairvoyance because I use this so much. Alright, I'm probably gonna pick off the malachite ore off camera or something, but I don't think the quiver looks nice, so maybe I won't be using glass arrows. And maybe that means I won't pick these up. I don't know, I'll decide later. But right now the stalhrim arrow seems to be, you know, it matches my armor, I would say. So I think I'm gonna stick with those. And also they have a pretty good yield. So for anyone who don't know, Dawnguard, or not Dawnguard, the stalhrim, you get about 30 from the stalhrim deposit, and you can just straight up smith with them, which yields you about 800 arrows per trip. It's quite impressive, and I'm pretty sure you can't shoot 800 arrows in one day, even if you are an archer, like not a sneak archer, just an archer. It still takes a really long time to shoot all of those. Now if you're sneaking, then you probably deal 3 times as much damage, or 6 times damage, or however much it is. So you're gonna run out of arrows a lot less. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I decided to use stalhrim arrows in the first place. Also because they look kind of pretty. Do I want this? Dwarven Hall. I don't know what that means. I think those all make dwarven metal ingots, but I'm kind of done with dwarven arrows. Serana, did you... You revived the bandit. That's great. Let's mark our next quest first. Might as well go kill the vampire, I guess.
At last.
Hey look, it's Ducks and Swans of Skyrim. Oh look, it's a swan. I need to go and pick that up. Now for anyone who don't know, the Ducks and Swans of Skyrim, as ducks and swans, ducks will drop duck meat like pheasants, and swans will drop swan feathers like hawks. They have the same effect, and since hawks don't respawn, then we want to harvest the swans. They make such funny noises when you pick them up. Yeah, so they have the same alchemy effects as hawk feathers, except these things respawn every 10 days. So I guess that makes getting your cure disease potions just a little bit easier. Gotta get rid of these things. And whatever you wanted hawk feathers for. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to come down here and murder everyone. So for whatever reason, if you need hawk feathers to make anything, then go ahead and get this mod. It's going to make your hawk feathers a little bit easier to get. Gold, dust. Ah, Serana! I was supposed to loot that. I wanted the dust from that. Why did you have to go and do that? Why? Oh look, there's gems here.
First to burn when the mortals get organized.
Once again, the Elder Scroll. Can you imagine it? Of course they did. I never doubted for a moment. If I may ask, what will you do with them now?
Haven't really thought about that. They're indestructible, so they make good.
I did, in fact. Quite perceptive of you. I'd very much like to have those scrolls. Someday I may be able to return them to their rightful place in the Imperial City. How would you feel about turning them over to me?
6,000 gold. I'd be happy to if... I'm going to hold down.
Ah, yes. I see. Well, if you do change your mind, please let me know.
Yeah, I want to hold on to the scrolls, because they weigh 20, and I have a shit ton of carry weight. No, I just feel like collecting them. Hey you, wake up!
Cozy little place, isn't this?
Vampire.
Very good. Though I suspect there's more wherever he came from. We cannot afford to relax.
Oh, this is a radiant one. Ugh.
I've learned of a possible monster, and while I do not know its exact whereabouts, I do have information suggesting someone who does. Pay a visit to the beast's last known contact. Do what you must to find where it's hiding now. Then root out the monster and destroy it.
Okay,
Take care of
whatever.
yourself. This is fine for now, but we can't stay holed up here forever. Take care of yourself.
I guess you don't like this place?
Hope you're getting along with Isran. He'd take some getting used to. You're back and alive to boot. Fantastic. I see. Clever dwarves. With a similar technique and a little tinkering, I should be able to improve the capabilities of our crossbows. I often wonder where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around. Oh well. We'll have to manage with the scraps we find. Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
What can I do to help?
Got more leads on additional Dwemer plans.
Ancient
Those
technology,
last
really?
ones helped me immensely. If you could collect this one for me, it's sure to result in extraordinary success.
Now I kind of wonder how that got to Valtheim. So I guess we're gonna do that next. We're gonna murder more people, and yeah, that's unearthed. Ancient technologies. I guess the other quest was finished. I'm probably just going to kill those. Wait, actually, let me check the other quest. Find evidence of the vampire's whereabouts. Quest marker? Quest marker. So I'm gonna take the Valtheim quest off camera, because we all know how to murder people there, and I will do this one on camera.